few moments ago. Here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Oakland Raiders and the Houston Texans.
So what happened? He's smart. Oh yeah, you already know.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
No other way. Well, this is everything right now. Stop playing. This is everything right now. Yeah, stop playing.
They go to the former Saint, Mark Ingram, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big time play?
Everything.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Wentz going to throw. Looking downfield for Dez.
Let's go, Mac.
Oh, touchdown, Houston. Dez Bryant. His second touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first.
Wow. Mac Dunn, really?
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because
that's a
whether it's a big
bro.
shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab,
let's go, Suki.
The second one was the payoff.
Let's
that
go,
was
Suki.
the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
It's always got to be Mac Dunn, though, man. Let's get it, L3.
On first down.
Let's get it, L3.
So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. The safety, Patrick Chung, is the one who makes the stop.
Johnny fell asleep. Johnny couldn't make it.
Okay, Chug, get on the board.
And Chug.
On 2nd down
Chug
now.
has to get on the board, 7-19.
Oh, yeah. Get out of there, L3. Get out of there, L3.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
That's all he is.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
We just got disrespected. You feel me? They let nigga Moss. They let McDonald just get Moss like that. That was so disrespectful of him.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. The defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down.
I know you ain't got it. You gonna take 5-2. You got time right there.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And the pressure gets to him again.
2 sacks last week. Another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10.
Also, 95 plus speed, but I should do it.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, Gamble. And he's going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 42. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Sliding out of the pocket. He may try and run for this. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On 2nd down now, McCollum. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. On 4th down, Elder. This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
My boy said we're going to use DJ Metcalf before DJ Metcalf.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
Get in there, 3.
Gamble.
Get in there, 3.
Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Gostkowski the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
That's really his float for real though. Like that nigga took Nick Chubb took his game to a whole nother level.
Houston's offense already at the line set to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They're punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
Man, I'm telling you, he hitting hard
a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
So much. Oh, my goodness.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so
Now,
far.
what it
They
do,
stacked
Todd?
him up
You
pretty
still
well,
woke?
but
Well,
when you're trying to
let's
run the
let him
football,
go.
sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
They'll try to run for the first
go,
one.
Sean.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports.
Ow!
Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll kick it away for the second time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now this is fielded in the end zone. An excellent return that time, 26 yards.
That is true. I just hope you know, it's a
the
show
Raider
that y'all like
offense
to
set
see,
to get
man.
this
That's
drive
all.
started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Good going.
Throwing on first down. Elder. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
On second down now, Gamble. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
Hey, Nuke, you about to play?
Cool. Nah. My nigga.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. From the gun, Elder. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. Here's the Raiders punter now. Back deep, Isaiah McKenzie.
Dylan, I see you got snuck away with another victory.
Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
He's so funny.
The Texans offense ready to go here.
What
for
you
their
say
next
gonna cost you,
drive.
Horner?
And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it has a room for something else, and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Check.
To throw, it's Wentz. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down. Working from the gun, Wentz.
Oh, yeah. Let's go, K1.
It's intercepted.
Get out of here.
Picked off around the 41. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A pretty good-looking run there on 1st down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, we'll remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from
nice
the NFL as we reach now
he got me.
the halfway point
Nice
of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters
that was nice. I don't know how he got out of
Taken
that.
down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Okay.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Don't matter if you're black or white.
Play action.
I'm about to go north now, bro.
Right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Nah, it ain't that way.
A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find
What about
target.
this? What about this play, though?
In this game, sometimes just
What
have
about
to know
this?
when to
What
break the
about
rules.
88 yards with Chubb?
Most guys throwing the football.
What about the 88? What about the 88 with
into the middle
Chubb?
of the field on
What
a
about
scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Let's talk about
Instinct and
all
vision.
user
Sometimes you see
wiggle
people
right
who are
there.
open, you're able to get it to them.
And
Man, I'm about to
pretty good
clamp
return here.
down,
He'll
man.
be
I
stopped
can't let
just
me
shy of the
fall.
25 at the
71
24-yard
yards.
Sleepy AB.
Gotta gone.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
At the 26-yard line.
It's funny because he got Melvin Gordon,
in this first half.
and I used to kill him with Melvin Gordon in my other league. He couldn't stop me.
Action. Wentz. Nowhere
Yes,
to
sir.
escape, and he goes down.
KG.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Check, please. Please, 5-7.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Oh, he nearly broke that one. As it stands, though, a heck of a 36-yard run back. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And with 1 second left, they get the timeout, and they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far.
Oh, yeah,
as we send John over to Orlando for Jonathan
sure.
Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Eggs, huh? Jeez. Let's see.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
He'll buy some time right. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they worked this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
There, like, get your ass up. What are you doing? What do you want? Jeez.
They'll run on first down. Gamble. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. A gain of 3, second down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
From the gun on 3rd down. Elder going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 30.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On first down, Gamble. And some room to maneuver. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A great effort there. With his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Gostkowski with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
Wow, he just mossed me, bro. 100 yards, bro.
At the 2.
Damn.
On a
and
3rd
take
and
it up
22.
past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
That's when it hurt the most.
On a 3rd and 22.
You want to go to bed? That was for you?
What?
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here.
Okay, G.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're
really
scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. To throw is Wentz. Quick slant, caught by Moore. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Check safety, check safety. Hey, watch it, watch it. Check, lucky. Sunday. Watch it. Kill.
On 3rd down, Mark Ingram.
Oh, my God.
And there goes Mark Ingram. 20, 10, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Mark
Ingram. Yaku at the
his
right
5th
time,
touchdown
too.
now on the year. And the Texans cut into that lead. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Rolling to his right. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down.
He's getting out of hand.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47.
Wait, who's winning?
Looking to throw. Elder. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart.
It's 31-13 or the other way around.
Find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme. Get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Just what you want on a first down
it really flipped the screen on me, bro.
And it's 2nd and 2. Now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
You gotta be kidding me.
To throw on 2nd down. Elder. This is caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
That means he's the #1 receiver in the world.
This fielded at the 2.
What that mean?
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Fred.
Hey, what up?
How come if my player got a hit in, right?
Yeah, we all got the same problem, bro. We all got the same problem. It's ugly.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Quarterback got the same thing. I've been playing all season, still at 0 plays. Still at 0.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's
some of them are gonna go
NFL,
over the same
pass-first
lane.
league,
Some
that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to
I even tried on
Everybody
multiple
wants to
players,
pass
on
the
y'all
ball through the
players,
air.
like tried
They've
to
got to get
swap
their
them
timing
back, make them a normal, and then put them back to superstar, and it's like still, bro.
I'm on. That's it.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Wentz. And he is going to be taken
Let's
down.
go, Poop.
And that
Let's
should
go,
be the
Jerry.
Look at
final
Poop
play.
doing, man. He's trying to get his trade,
Back now
man.
in Houston.
He's trying to get his trade, and I started when he was a 60 overall, man.
Poop dog, I see him. He at 71 right now. He getting
Texans on
loose.
3rd
He's
down.
serious.
Just
That was
1
sack
for
number
5
10
yards.
right there.
This will be
Stop
3rd
playing.
and 15. Here's Wentz to throw.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he was looking for
Oh, yeah, T-Row.
it's intercepted.
He makes some noise.
Oh, yeah, T-Row.
Near the
Oh,
32.
my God.
Parker unable to get that one.
The first
And that
game of the
pitch
team get
sets
a
him
pick,
up beautifully
man.
right down near the goal line.
Who,
I
Greedy?
remember being in a defensive
T-Row.
meeting back when I was in college. And our
Oh, you
defense
changed him to
coordinator
T-Row?
says,
Greedy?
we're gonna
Thank
call this
you.
be who you are defense. D linemen,
Six
you play the
dudes,
run.
he really long.
Linebackers, be aware of anything.
Thank you.
And
I'm
secondary,
6'3" there,
you
but
play
shit,
the
it
pass.
worked.
That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
Slam, slam. Go, go. I need one over here. I need one over here.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in.
Oh,
Touchdown,
he killed me right there.
Raiders.
Come on.
A 6-yard
DB.
touchdown
Sorry
run.
for that.
And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one
He
in.
gonna try to go for deuce.
Extra point good by Gostkowski. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Gostkowski
My
now, after the
DB got
touchdown, he'll send this one
Great.
away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
See, this is the type of shit I we wanted to do. Like every time Madden came out, yeah, but it always just some felonious ass shit. That's why I always wanted.
Let's
The
go.
Texans
Maybe
offense
bro.
ready to go here for their next drive.
Trade
And
shit
following
and
the
all that.
interception, just any interception.
Yeah, 'cause
are
you
you
don't
gonna
have to trade it through all these
cautious when you
people.
start this
Exactly.
next
Trying to
drive,
get
or
it
no,
to the
you just
computer.
throw that out the window?
I think
People
you
just
are.
go.
I don't think that there's any
You
way
feel me? They won't hold on to
Very
motherfuckers
simple.
either. Exactly. You already know.
Football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
I ain't gonna lie. I got a nice little friend.
Take him
Damn it.
again. And he is met
Look at
quickly
that.
in
Look
the
at Big Sam out
backfield.
there.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He lost 2 there,
He
and it's
messed
3rd
up. I'm about to
down.
get loose.
Sam
Oh, yeah,
was an
yeah,
animal.
yeah.
I'm telling you.
He done messed up. Oh, he got me. Come on, what's my...
The Texans on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just
Oh, he
1 for
stopped that
6.
little-
This will be
little play.
3rd and 6. Throwing his Wentz.
Oh, he got it
Got
off.
his man, T.J. Hawkinson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston
Oh,
first
Chubb,
down.
get out of here, Chubb.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
I love when people blitz.
Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Catch is made by Hawkinson.
Oh, come off that key line.
And he is
What are you
tackled
doing?
inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Nobody in your zone. I mean,
Another
syncing
strong
that
gain
shit.
on the last two
Okay.
plays. They moved it a combined
I
33
gave McCaffrey
yards.
was leading the
Wentz
league in
now,
rushing.
5 straight
Chubb was number
completions here in the
14. I
second
bet you
half.
he's still
First
going
and
to lead
10.
the league in rushing.
Now throwing on first down and
Catch.
completing it. And
All you do is
down,
run,
not
so
before
that shit
they
really don't
inside
matter.
25. They get 14
You know,
on that
like,
one. Go for a Houston first
All the fuck
down.
you do is run, run.
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
All right, well, let's see how it gets when we get to Vegas. Oh no, we don't play Vegas. We play Oakland. See how
Now
it gets.
following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Throwing now is Wentz. And he's going to go down again.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying?
Brand new one.
Those who forget the lessons of
Yeah, 'cause
history
all
are doomed
30
to
didn't
repeat
nobody
them.
get to pick
That's
their
the same
players.
guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks.
Half.
I think a double team may be in order.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after
caught
first
that.
and second
Oh, the back in
down.
the
Went
days again?
backwards. It's third and very long. Now Wentz. Going deep here for Bryant.
It's serious
And
around
he's
here.
going to be intercepted a
You got
third
Mondoose.
time.
You
Picked
got
off
Mondoose
inside
with the
the
pick,
5.
man.
And a big
Hey, yo, 2
turnover
games
there
a day
as
or
his
something.
guys will get the football back.
Hell yeah.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because
He's got a man complete. And now the rookie's free.
Oh, I don't know how he caught that. Hey.
Touchdown,
Oh,
Oakland.
beast mode gone.
A big play there.
We was talking about all those little attributes and stuff. It was this one, that tip drill.
As his guys
That's
continue
a
to
real,
play.
really.
And that will extend this
That
big
tip
lead.
drill.
Goskowski
My
now
player
after
just
the
got
touchdown.
it off of
He'll
like
send
8
this one
tips right
away.
now.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Oh, he just picked me. Oh, I just tricked it off.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with
Man, I'm
3
playing.
interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they
Start playing
rely
smart again.
nowhere to escape,
Trying to do how
and he goes down.
Dilly Dill did on that back end
that was
against
just
mine.
absolute perfect
On
man
the far
coverage.
one, I didn't need
Nowhere
to.
for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Wentz now to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
31 yards there and a first down. They only needed a couple, but the blocking was good. And, of course, you can't tamp him down when he gets past that line of scrimmage.
No, and guess what? Not only were they physical at the point of attack, they executed so well. That's what you have to do in short
I had
yardage
to put Honey
situations.
Badger in the
Everyone has to be in the
7,
right spot,
man.
taking on a
LSU.
defender to give him the chance that they did, and he took full advantage of it.
Yes, sir.
That his pass
T.
is
Rowe,
intercepted
first
for the
game,
4th
man.
time
Stop
today.
playing.
Picked off at
2
the
of
23.
them, man. First
And they'll
game.
bring it
They
all
in
the
a
way
Raider
back just a
uniform.
yard or 2
Stop
shy of
playing.
midfield. Parker, the intended target.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll try the left side. Gamble. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Gamble. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. On 3rd and 2, Elder. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
For a rookie first-rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. On 4th down, Elder. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. J.C. Jackson there defensively to knock it away. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed. It's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Get up there, McDonald.
And that will be incomplete. Looked like it might have been intercepted, but he's out of bounds. And a good thing, too, probably. That would have cost him yardage. But now they'll get the ball back on the turnover on downs.
Second-round pick in Tay, man. But, shit, it worked out. 2 picks.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
It's our time.
Now Wentz. They go screen. This is Ingram. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. That last catch winds up costing him 3, so now they need to convert on 3rd and 13. Now Wentz. And now here is another interception.
You're going to pay me.
Picked off near the 29.
And
they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Just doing their thing.
Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys.
He better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Gamble. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts.
That's the reason why.
That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
I knew he was going to go move.
Jose.
Yo.
That is true.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Got a man open. It's Ross. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. That first down completion only netted them 3. 2nd and 7.
Get loose.
Going to give this time to the tailback. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
GG, Brody.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Oakland, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Texans, things are kind of getting ugly as they drop to 1-7 now on the year. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville.
Serious.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.